Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Harvey Berg. I'm going to show you what's called a mental effect. And I want to thank you all for coming. I'm going to ask somebody to come up here and read part of a book. So could you please come up here, sit in this chair. I've selected 3 books from the Pyramid Classic collection of famous novels. And they are Madame Bovary by Gustave Flaubert, The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, and Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. They're similar books. They're what you might call aristocratic novels. And your name is?
Eugene.
Eugene. Can I ask you to select one of these books? Okay, you selected The Age of Innocence. Now, I assume that you don't need reading glasses, that you're okay now to read from the book. I'm going to ask you to open to any page you want. And you can do that simply by opening the book, wherever you want. And don't let me see where you're opening it. Or you can think of a number that you want and open to that page number, find that page and do it that way, and don't tell me what it is. Whatever you want, just select any page you like, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to ask you to read part of that book. Now, the instructions will be that, I should tell you first that you're going to read to yourself. And I'm going to try to receive the transfer of your thoughts, which is very difficult and may not happen because if you select a very abstract passage in the book, it's very difficult to develop an image of it. If you select a more physical one, it should be easier, and assuming there's nothing strange about the thought patterns you have when you transmit them, I will try to be able to do it. Okay? Yeah. So, when I say go, and wait till I say go, start at the very top of the page and read to yourself the first 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 lines, something like that. And read from the top even though it begins in mid-sentence, and continue, end at the end of a sentence. If there's a paragraph near the top, end at the end of the paragraph. Now, you can do either side you like. You want to look at them briefly and see which one you would prefer, and I don't want to face you. If you don't like those, why don't you turn to the next page and see if you like something there. Is there anything? Make your selection, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. All right. I'm going to say go. Read to yourself and try to do it slightly slower than your normal reading speed. Not too artificially slow, but relatively slow and deliberate. Okay? Okay. Ready? Go. Okay, now look at me. There's a little confusion now. It starts off, it's about a woman doing something, and then it seems to change to a man doing something. Is it about a woman doing something?
It's about a man.
It's about a man. Okay. Oh, the woman will come in. I see what's happening here. It's about a man, and he's sitting at a table or a desk, and he's not reading, he's writing. He's writing a letter of some kind. Okay, now he's writing a letter, and he's writing a letter to a woman. That's where the woman comes in. And it's some kind of a letter of, it seems like it's a letter of apology, and it's, he's trying to make amends for something. They may have had an argument. It's some kind of that kind of a letter.
Yeah.
That's right?
Yeah.
Okay, now this, what I'm trying, there are a couple of more things. All right, what is this about? Read it once more to yourself, please. Same thing you read before. Okay, it was about his temper. He's blaming what happened on his temper. It was his fault, and he wants to get together with her again. I guess to apologize or to renew their relationship or something. And the only other image there is there's something about it being after dark in the evening or something, that he wants to meet with her. It mentions that.
Yeah, at dusk.
Okay, so at dusk?
I think so.
Yeah, something
Dark,
having to do with getting dark. So basically, in review, it's a man who's writing a letter to a woman apologizing for some differences they had. And he blames it on his temper, and he'd like to get together with her again, and he'd like to do it after dark.
Yeah.
All right, please read it out loud.
It was still very quiet in the house when he decided to go to his private study and write a letter to her, apologizing for their prior confrontation when they had words with each other. He penned his sincere regrets that his untrammeled temper had been the cause of their disagreement. He also hoped that they could soon have a meeting in the same place after dark to heal their differences. By the time he finished and joined the others, the usual conversations had begun.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Well, you've just seen a demonstration of my new book test, which is called Ne Plus Ultra. It was just an informal gathering of a few people. It was not staged in any way. It was done exactly the way it would normally be done. There's no editing involved. This is it. So if you like it, I hope you do well with it, and I certainly hope you enjoy doing it. And thanks very much.